Most Americans are told the same story over and over again. To retire comfortably, you must save at least $1 million. It's a number that gets repeated so often that many people simply accept it as fact. But what if I told you that not only is that number outdated, it's also not necessary for a happy and secure retirement? In this video, we're going to challenge that idea using real-world numbers, government data, and practical examples. We'll talk about how people actually retire, how much income they live on, and most importantly, how Social Security fits into the picture for millions of Americans. Whether you're already receiving benefits or you're planning your future, this video is packed with insights to help you feel more confident and less pressured. So stay with me until the end because we'll cover everything you need to know about building a strong retirement even without $1 million. Welcome to Social Security Post. We break down complex financial topics and make them understandable for everyday Americans, especially retirees and Social Security recipients. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if it's helpful. Now, let me ask you, do you believe success in retirement is defined by your net worth or by how you feel each day when you wake up? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because we want to hear your story too. So let's start by looking at where the $1 million rule came from. This number is usually tied to something called the 4% rule. According to this theory, if you have $1 million saved in an investment account, you can withdraw 4% of it per year, giving you $40,000 annually to live on. The idea is that you'll have enough income without running out of money. While that math sounds reasonable, it makes a lot of assumptions. First, it assumes you'll need $40,000 every year, no more, no less. Second, it assumes your money will keep earning consistent returns year after year, even during inflation or stock market downturns. But most importantly, this rule completely ignores other sources of retirement income like Social Security, pensions, or part-time work. It treats your investment account like your only lifeline. And that's just not how most Americans retire. Let's turn away from theory and look at actual numbers from the U.S. Census Bureau. Right now, the median household income for retirees is about $54,000 a year. That's the middle number, meaning half of all retirees live on more and half live on less. Meanwhile, the average retirement income is around $77,000, but that average is inflated by high-income retirees who have large investment portfolios or multiple income streams. The median is more representative of what real people live on, and it's far less than $1 million. If you've been thinking, I'll never save that much, take heart. You're not behind. You're actually part of the majority. Now let me show you what a realistic retirement might look like for a typical American couple. Let's imagine Mark and Evelyn, who are both in their mid-60s. Mark spent his career working as a technician, while Evelyn worked part-time and raised their kids. Mark qualifies for $2,000 per month in Social Security benefits, and Evelyn gets $1,500. Together, their Social Security income totals $3,500 every month. Now, let's add a modest pension, about $500 a month from Evelyn's longtime employer. That brings their total monthly income to $4,000. Additionally, they saved $200,000 in a retirement account over the years. If they withdraw 5% annually, that adds another $830 per month. Together, their retirement income is approximately $4,800 per month, or nearly $58,000 a year. Now, here's the important part. Mark and Evelyn don't have $1 million portfolio. They don't have rental properties, business income, or expensive financial advisors. What they do have is stability, thanks to Social Security, a small pension, and careful planning. For many retirees, that kind of life is not just possible, it's typical. A comfortable, secure retirement can be built around steady income, low expenses, and reasonable expectations, not around some magic number that's out of reach for most Americans. Let's talk more about Social Security. For millions of retirees, Social Security isn't a bonus, it's the backbone. According to multiple studies and surveys, about 30 to 35% of retirees rely on Social Security as their only source of income. Another 30% have just one additional income stream, maybe a pension or investment withdrawals. That means more than 60% of retirees are living with only one or two income sources. And yet, many of them report that they're living comfortably. They've paid off their homes, they keep their expenses low, they live within their means, and they feel financially secure. Now, you may hear financial gurus talk about having 6 or 7 different income streams in retirement. While that sounds great in theory, it's simply not the reality for most people. Let's break it down. Roughly 35% of retirees rely on just Social Security. About 30% have Social Security and one other stream, like a pension or IRA withdrawals. Around 25% have three sources. Only 10% have four or more. That means 90% of retirees are living on three income sources or fewer. Most people are not collecting checks from rental income, side businesses, dividends, royalties, and annuities all at once. So if your retirement income is based on just Social Security and a little extra from savings or part-time work, that's not unusual. It's the standard. Here's where it's time to redefine what retirement success really means. For too long, we've been told that retirement success is about reaching a number, $500,000, $1 million or more. But true success is personal. It's about whether you can live comfortably, cover your needs, and enjoy your life. Think about it. Would you rather have $1 million in the bank and constant stress, or would you prefer to have a stable income, low expenses, and peace of mind? For many people, living on $42,000 a year with a paid-off home, time with family, and a quiet life is the dream. Others may prefer $65,000 a year with some travel and hobbies. Either way, it's not about how much you have. It's about how well it supports your values. This is why cash flow matters more than net worth. Let's say you have $1 million saved, but it's all tied up in stocks and you're afraid to spend it. Meanwhile, your neighbor has $3,800 coming in every month from Social Security and a small pension. Who feels more secure? Often it's the person with the steady income. Social Security provides exactly that. It's a reliable monthly check that keeps pace with inflation and arrives on time. When combined with a modest pension or a part-time job, that cash flow can be enough to cover all your needs and even some of your wants. So what practical steps can you take to build a strong retirement, even without hitting that $1 million mark? First, eliminate debt, especially your mortgage. Housing is typically your largest monthly cost, and paying it off frees up your income. Second, delay claiming Social Security if you can. Every year you wait past your full retirement age, your benefit increases. Waiting until age 70 gives you the highest possible monthly check. Third, keep your fixed expenses low. Consider downsizing your home, cutting subscriptions, or moving to a lower cost area. Fourth, build flexible income. Part-time work, consulting, or even seasonal jobs can add a few $100s a month while keeping you active and engaged. Finally, prioritize your well-being. Focus on your health, your relationships, and your happiness, because those are the things that truly define retirement success. Let's also look at the bigger picture. Retirement in America is changing. Social Security may not look the same 20 years from now. There's talk of increasing the retirement age, modifying benefit formulas, and potentially raising taxes to support the system. But there are positive developments too. Millennials and younger generations are investing earlier. Financial education is becoming more accessible. People in their 20s and 30s are contributing to Roth IRAs, 401ks, and brokerage accounts before they even have families. The tools are improving and the opportunities to build wealth are more widespread than ever. So while the rules may change, the future isn't bleak, it's just evolving. Let me leave you with this final thought. You don't need $1 million to retire well. What you need is clarity. What you need is income you can count on. What you need is a lifestyle that matches your values, not your neighbors, not a financial expert's, but yours. Whether that means $3,500 a month or $5,000 a month, the real question is, can you live the way you want to live? That's the true measure of retirement success. Thank you so much for watching. If this video helped give you peace of mind, please give it a like and share it with someone else who might be worried about their retirement future. And don't forget to subscribe to Social Security Post for weekly updates and practical advice on Social Security, retirement planning, and more. We're here to help you navigate this journey with confidence, one step at a time.